Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to be talking to you about product research for TikTok. Building a successful e-commerce brand is only getting harder, and I'm going to be real with you guys. You got to be finding products that are going to last you a long time. If you're thinking about starting your own brand or your own dropshipping store, this video is definitely for you. This video is going to be covering our 5 main product characteristics to almost guarantee a successful winning product for the year to come. And by the end of this video, you should be able to take all these characteristics, verify them with the product you're selling, and crush your e-commerce store and absolutely scale it to the moon. That's what we're here for. Stick around to the end because we have some goodies coming up for you. Let's go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to eCommerce Street, the best channel for e-commerce content. You're not going to find a channel like this where two guys are just loving e-commerce. I'm really excited to be presenting this course to you guys. I'm going to be doing my best to, break everything down, look at winning products live, and also go through the characteristics as well. So if you guys don't follow me on Twitter already, I actually kind of posted a breakdown or just like a list of what these 5 characteristics actually are, and you can see them in the screenshot right here. And you'll notice that the 5 main characteristics of this video, which I'm going to be going in depth, are: your product must be under 10 SKUs, has to be marketable, satisfying, aesthetic, your AOV has to be over $50 and a 70% gross margin, your retention has to be high, and it's easy to get content. So let's talk about the first pillar. That product has to be under 10 SKUs. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, okay, maybe I run an apparel brand, maybe I run some brand that just has like a bunch of SKUs. Like, how am I supposed to be successful with this? Like, yes, you can be successful with more than 10 SKUs. Coming from 2 male founders that run a shapewear brand, we have over 100 SKUs on our store, okay? I will agree that the more SKUs you have is very challenging, but it's also more opportunities for you to make money. However, if you're just starting out and you're a beginner, this is something you want to avoid entirely. You do not want to have all these SKUs just like crushing up your store. You could be dropshipping, and that's fine, but we say this because the whole point on our channel and what we preach is you want to be taking dropshipping stores or any of these small stores that you're running and turn them into real brands. You can't have a dropshipping store forever. You want to make it a real brand with real inventory that you sell. You got to have real assets. That's why we're preaching about having under 10 SKUs. When you guys are actually buying inventory, you're forecasting inventory, it's going to be such a pain in the ass to actually see which one's selling out and which ones are not selling. So for example, with our brand PG Shapewear, so we have our number 1 product and we have 2 products underneath that just absolutely crush it. And then we have 7 other products. Now, mind you, all of these products we hold inventory for in our warehouse. We have physical inventory. We're not drop shipping them, we hold inventory. So what the problem is, when you forecast your inventory, it's really, really challenging to know how much you're gonna buy. This is definitely a challenge for new beginners, and it's not something you just start off right away because you do need experience with it. And now the second pillar that I wanna be talking to you guys about is that the product has to be marketable. So take an example for this, okay? Especially doing TikTok for over 2.5 years now, I've noticed so many different things, and I've noticed that the number 1 thing that really goes viral and with any product, doesn't matter what it is, they find a way to make it look satisfying. For what I mean by satisfying is those videos where you see a piece of soap or something and they chop it. They have a piece of soap here, and as they're cutting it up, it just looks so smooth, and the way they're cutting it is just so nice. Or when you see in a stag, example, these shark slippers here, they just look so good in the photos. Even the supplier has good photos. It just looks so well put together. You know what I mean? Or even something that's sexier. That stuff actually works on TikTok. People that are selling bras. That's why our niche works so well, is because it's in that space. Corey just posted a video as well. I'll put the link right here. And he talks about how the soap brand for your pelvic area, genital area, I have no idea, it's for women. You'll see all their videos on their account, and basically every single video just looks very aesthetic and very satisfying. They're playing with the actual formula and how they're making it. It looks so well put together. It's almost you want to keep watching the videos over and over again. If it doesn't match those 3 things, it's not going to perform as well. That's something I've just noticed over the course of doing this for 2.5 years. If you can't nail every single aspect down, then you just try to aim for 1 at least. But if you have 1 of those nailed down, I'm almost positive you'll have something that's just about to kick off for you, no problem. And now the next characteristic I want to talk about is having an AOV, or average order value, that's over $50 and a gross margin of 70%. Put it this way, guys, if you're selling cheap product, chances are your margins are going to be very, very, very slim. And some people think, oh, I have a $10 product, I'm making $9 on it, so I have a 90% margin. Yeah, that's great, amazing. But then what if you start running ads? Your cost per acquisition, or your CPA, is not going to be $9. It's going to be way higher than that. It's going to be $10. It's going to be $20. Think about it this way: your break-even margin, your break-even profit should be higher than what your CPA is, or your cost per purchase, right? So you have to have products that are giving you some sort of margin within the $30 to $40 range. And that's why we say AOVs over $50, because we're assuming you're going to sell a product that's $50. And now if you have a CPA that's $25, then you're profiting $10 per order. Now, money, $10 isn't a lot but in the long run, it could be, like, depending on how fast you're scaling or how big your company is growing. Guys, like, finding these little cheap little products ain't gonna cut anymore. Like, maybe back in 2016 when this stuff was like actually really, really popular and you could sell like jewelry for like $5 or like free plus shipping, that stuff worked, but the cost of ads are increasing. But I mean, if you are familiar with our videos, like, we do have a whole TikTok course. It's right here. In that specific video, we actually show you how to run products on a Shopify store to TikTok organically for absolutely free. So you can check out that course right there. It's really, really helpful. But when you do decide to run ads for your company, this is going to be really important. Now, the fourth characteristic I want to talk to you guys about is retention. And now this is just like a standard rule in business or just any big company, they preach about this. And the reason for that is because people need to come back and buy your products, right? If you don't have returning customers, you don't really have a long-term business. So the key to this is selling product that people can come back to your store and repeatedly buy stuff. So for example, say you have a toothpaste brand, you know, if they run out of toothpaste, they're going to need more of it, especially if they like it. So they're going to come back. It's a repeat purchase. Or even like Fashion Nova or like big apparel brands. Like, I know this goes against the whole like SKU thing, but like just looking at them as an example, when they're selling their products, like they have millions of items. They have underwear, they have shorts, they have bras, they have bikinis, they have everything. Like, two ways to look at it, right? Like, if you have a one product store, it's going to be hard for someone to come back unless they could repeatedly buy it. Or if you have a big selection of products, which goes against the whole SKU thing, then it makes it easier for people to come back just because there's more products available and there's more intention for them to buy something. But in generality, what we're preaching in this video is having as less SKUs as possible and having a product that you could repeatedly sell over a period of time. There's actually a really neat app you can use to keep customers returning to your store over and over again, and that is called Privy. So I'm going to show you guys really quick just a couple of retention techniques you guys can use using Privy. I think they're an awesome platform, and it's really, really helped many e-commerce brands being able to keep their customers buying for a very, very long time, always keeping them at the top of their mind when they're about to make a purchase or come back for a purchase. So I don't know about you guys, but if you've ever made a purchase online, you've probably received a customer win back email. You might find something that says like, come back, or like, we miss you, like, we want you to come look at our store again. These emails are literally designed to bring back your customer. This is stuff that you have to include in your business. Like the flows of your company and emails, you have to have this kind of stuff. You know, you're missing a lot of money on the table if you're not focused on people coming back. Now, if you guys are looking to set something like this for your brand, all you guys want to do is go onto the Privy dashboard, head into campaigns, and then you're going to want to send a new email. And then from there, you can click all these different templates here. They have so many different ones you can use. But for now, we're just going to click the customer win back because as we're following up if they didn't make a purchase. And as you can see, there's a whole section right here where you can customize your emails. And now Privy makes this really, really easy for you guys. You can plug and play here. You can choose where things should be sent in the email. And it's honestly just like a really, really simple email that's worked for many, many people. Now we're going to be talking about the main conversion driver, and this is the post-purchase follow-up. Now this is something that's really, really important if you want to get customers keeping coming back to your store and buying on a consistent basis. So as soon as someone buys something from your store, you already have their email, you have their address, you have perhaps their phone number. And it's essentially free to market to these people because you've already collected everything. You may have paid for it in the past. So now that you're marketing to them a second time through email, it's free because you have their information. And here's how you can do it. So there's 4 different types of post-purchase follow-up. So number 1, there's the reorder purchase upsell. And this essentially just means that you're saying that, hey, we said that you bought this product, great. Let us know when you want a refill and we'll send you a new one. So like I said, this works great with like toothpaste brands, something that can be consumed. You want to send them a refill and that's a reorder. So you can make a simple template on Privy. I made like a cute little template here. You can put all this stuff together and send it out to your customers and have it sent to a specific period of time. You can send out 3 hours after and it'll be sent out to them. The second follow-up email you can send is a cross-sell. So essentially what that would be is, hey, we see that you bought something from our store. Here's another product to go with it, or here's another product that you might like. So you're making upgrades to a product, you can send them like a newer model or a newer version or like a specific upgrade that needs to be sent with it. The third one is social proof. So you can send them a post-purchase follow-up that shows them the people using on social media, showing pictures, showing, you know, what people are doing with it, how it maybe changed their lives, just showing real people using the products, not just like a paid person, like literally like customers who have taken pictures of the product and putting it on there, like a review or something. And the fourth one's just like a testimonial. So this could be like a paid promotion or just like anything that you may have on the website, like a review. So for example, if someone reviewed the product, like, and you want to send them post-purchase follow-up, say, hey, this person really loved this product, come back and buy it. And that's essentially it, guys. So guys, just in terms of pricing with Privy, it's actually very, very cheap. You can start off for free and you have up to 100 mailable contacts. So this is if your email list is really small. And then as the email list goes up, it charges a bit more because obviously as you send more emails, it does, you know, cost more for the platform to maintain. There's also a custom calculator that allows you to calculate the cost of how many emails you'd have. So say these plans aren't big enough for you, for example, like 10,000. You calculate and it's gonna say 150 USD per month. So that's pretty cool. It's really, really neat. And I highly recommend that you guys check them out. Now, the last characteristic I want to talk to you guys about is getting content. What I mean by this is like anyone could basically film using the product. You want to have products that basically like cater towards anyone. So this could be male, female, and then any age range. That way there, it broadens your horizons a little bit. You don't have to go so much in depth in terms of like narrowing down specific groups of people. If you're in the apparel niche and you're selling like underwear, you're selling bras like we are, that's another like restriction, because a lot of people may not be comfortable or like confident showing it on their body. And that way there, like if you just have like a makeup brand or like literally anything that doesn't involve putting on their body, it's a lot easier for someone to just film content, or like say they don't even have to have their face in it, like they can just show it using their hand. Find the easiest way to get content. Like if you can just simply put it on the ground and do it like that, it will work too. But eventually when you start getting content from other people, just make it like as easy as you can, out as many restrictions as possible. I want to show you guys live how we can find a product here on TikTok. That way there you guys can kind of get an idea of how to actually find these products on here and what to look for in terms of like the checklist. So I'm just going to go on TikTok here. We're going to go to TikTok made me buy it. And we're going to look through this and we're going to see all the different products we have here. Anything that catches our eye, really, we're going to scroll through and just keep going on. So like, I don't know what this thing is, but we'll see. Okay, so it's like a speaker. Cool. Oh, it's not a speaker. Okay. Okay, so it's like a light. Okay, this looks really cool. So let's see if it matches our checklist here. Okay, so right now they're selling for $51 Canadian. That's cool. We're talking $50 AOV USD here, but again, $50 range, even if it's Canadian USD, you can let that slide. It's totally fine. So that checks off that checkbox. Is it marketable? Is it satisfying? Hell yeah. Look at the aesthetic. It's beautiful. This thing looks like it's professionally made. Like it looks awesome. So it crosses out the aesthetic. And it also looks like it crosses out the satisfying component too. Just look at like the aromas here. Like it just like look at the smoke dripping down from this thing. Or like, yeah, like this crosses off that component as well. So there you go. We got 2. Is it under 10 SKUs? Yes. There's 3 right there. Okay. Is retention high? Well, let's find out. Is there any other colors here? There's just, okay. There's only white. Is there a reason why someone would come back to the store? I don't know. Do they sell any other products? Not really. So it doesn't really cross out that box there, but it does cross out easy to get content, because you can send this to essentially anybody. They don't have to show their face and they don't have to show their body. Like this person's already just showing their hand. And the only way I guess they could differentiate this is like if they got different people showing it in different rooms, because like if you have this product in your house, there's only so many different ways you can like market this thing or like film it in your house. So this is really cool. It checks off 4 of the boxes. So we want to find a product that checks off 5. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, so I'm watching this one. Alarm clock, no. What we're trying to find is that retention factor, because a lot of these products are single items, but if we can find a way for someone to come back, then you win. Like light bulb, no. This, no. See, like we're seeing this light again. This is probably a really good product, guys. This thing looks cool. This thing looks cool. So see like pet supplies, for example. Okay, pet brush. Let's see what this thing is. Okay, so this isn't something we want to see. It's a little bit too cheap. We want to, what do we got to find something here, guys. Shower edge. Portable ice ball maker, no. Vape. Why is she? Okay, so vape, we're kind of getting something here. Okay, so I think we may have found something. Okay, so this product here, there's only 2 SKUs. Cool, count off that. Is it marketable? Is it satisfying? Yes. Look at the aesthetic. It's very nice. It looks really neat. You can make it look pretty. AOV does not cross off there. Damn it. Is retention high? I don't know. Did these people have different like essential oils here? It looks like it's a miss. Like maybe if they sold like essential oils with it, people could come back if they released a new essential oil or like different fragrance every single month. Like you just got to get creative with it, guys. If you're running stuff like this, you have to find ways for people to come back. So it doesn't cross off retention, it looks like. Is it easy to get content? Of course. Anyone could use it. So okay, let's keep going here and find something else. Oh wow, this looks really cool. I've never seen this. Wow, this looks awesome. Okay, there you go, guys. I think I found something. So look, so this product here looks really unique. $50 AOV, cool. Is it aesthetic? Hell yeah. Look how pretty that looks. You can make it look really cool. AOV over $50, yes. Retention, well, let's see. Do they have other products here? Best selling, how many SKUs do they have? Oof, they have 159, so that's a little bit too high. So it doesn't cross off the SKU part, but they might be drop shipping them, so I guess it's okay. But like if we're doing inventory here, you want to cut down those SKUs, guys. So I'm gonna skip over this product. This is the stuff you gotta do, guys. You gotta take the time to do this. Sometimes you might not even find a product when you're there for half an hour. Like if you want to find gold nuggets, this is what you have to do. Okay, guys. So I came across this brand here. It's called Embody. I think I actually know the founder too, and this is actually really neat. So they don't actually have a TikTok, but it looks like they came up in like the For You page hashtags for products. And they're actually a gummy brand. And what they do is it's like for skincare. So when you take the gummy, it's supposed to like clear up your skin, helps create healthy, lasting skin. What they do is they sell out these bundles. And once you're done with them, they actually send you a refill, and you can buy it as a subscription, or you can just go back and buy it yourself. But they will send emails and they'll come back to you saying, please buy our product. But this is a perfect example of something that crosses off all the check marks. So their products, right? It looks like they have less than 10 products here. The merch doesn't really count, I mean, because that's just like, so they have their bundles. Let's just say they have about 8 SKUs, it looks like. So they have 8 SKUs. It's very marketable, like on their TikTok page. Like people are making this look really aesthetic. You know what I mean? They're making it look cool. Like you can definitely make this look cool with skincare, showing like professional up close shots. Like this definitely checks off that category. The AOV is over $50, and the retention is high because people are going to come back on a subscription, or they can just come back to refill their product. So it's really neat. And then obviously it's easy to get content because not just like women could use it, like males can use it, anyone can eat it. So it's not just for one specific demographic, although it looks like there is more females here. I can't see why a man wouldn't be able to use this product. So yeah, guys, we finally found a product that checks off all the boxes. And now, mind you, it's going to take a bit longer sometimes to actually find a product that checks off everything. And that's why it's just so like specific, because if you're looking for products on AliExpress or Taobao or any of those things, like it might be a little bit easier because there's not many restrictions. But I promise you guys, if you find a product and you do the digging and you do the research and you follow this guideline, you will find something that works and something that sells for a long period of time. I promise you, because this list is based off our mistakes. And if we were able to implement this characteristic sheet into our business today, we'd be 10x better. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this smaller course. I hope you guys got some good notes, and I actually want to see the results that you guys are getting from this. Seriously, I want you to use this and send us a DM or even send us a comment here and tell us how you did, how you found your product, and how much sales you're actually doing now based off this list, really. And we'll document it. We'll even show you in a video. Please give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe if you really liked it. I really appreciate your time watching this to the end. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us anytime. And we'll see you in the next video. Enjoy. Thank you, guys.